This is something covert narcissists do all the time. This will terrify you. Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today, we're diving into the world of narcissism to uncover how hidden narcissists operate behind the scenes. Stay tuned as we reveal the key behavior that hidden narcissists always exhibit. But first, let's explore the differences between overt and covert narcissism and the subtle signs that can help you identify covert narcissistic behavior. If you're ready to learn how to navigate these situations, let's get started. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to get all our new videos as soon as they're released. Let's jump right in. Now let's talk about hidden narcissism. Think of it as a more extreme version of the vanity you're familiar with. Narcissism isn't one size fits all. It's more of a spectrum. There are two main types: the loud, look at me narcissists, and the quiet, sneaky, hidden narcissists. On the surface, covert narcissists don't appear as flashy as their overt counterparts. But don't be fooled by their seemingly shy or quiet demeanor. They are playing a different game behind that calm facade. They excel at hiding their true selves and emotions, often acting mysterious as if they have a big secret, even when they don't. It's not just about privacy. It's also about power. They enjoy knowing something you don't because it makes them feel superior. They dislike people getting too close and prefer to keep interactions superficial to avoid being exposed. Their relationships are usually shallow because they're too busy maintaining their lies and hiding their true identities. Hidden narcissists will lie about anything, from their past to their finances. If things go wrong, they'll be quick to blame someone else, avoiding responsibility at all costs. It's like playing spot the lie on expert mode when you're dealing with a covert narcissist. Sensitive individuals often notice that covert narcissists are highly privacy-oriented, which is an initial red flag. There's often a strange, uncomfortable feeling when trying to connect with a covert narcissist because there's nothing genuine to connect with. As empaths, we can sense this lack of authenticity. They seem to just go through the motions. The next time you feel strange and detached around someone, don't ignore it. It could be a sign that you're dealing with a hidden narcissist. No matter how hard you try, you can't connect with them, which brings us to another point. They aren't real or authentic. They might seem genuine, but spend enough time with them, and you'll notice the inconsistencies. Their words often don't match their actions. They might pretend to care or be polite, but it's all an act. Once you get to know them, you'll see how unloving, careless, and fearful they really are. They're essentially fake and don't value honesty or true care. They might not even love or care about their own children or stepchildren. Again, they may talk a big game, but their actions, or lack thereof, will reveal their true nature, especially in important matters. Don't be fooled when they say they're shy and quiet. It's all an act. These individuals are actually quite tough and believe they are superior to everyone else, allowing them to behave however they want. They rarely consider how their bad behavior impacts others and think they can get away with anything. When they're finally confronted with the consequences of their actions, they're shocked. They can't believe you saw through their "I'm such a nice person" facade. They are astonished that you have rules, standards, and limits. They naively believe they will never be held accountable for their bad behavior. When someone stands up to them, or when their actions catch up with them, they feel entitled to do whatever they want. They believe it's acceptable to constantly let you down, avoid you, and treat you poorly. But if you disagree or express your feelings, they become very angry. They genuinely think they deserve special treatment because they see themselves as unique. They believe you have no right to be upset with them or hold them accountable for their actions. They also work hard to hide their true nature by acting like heroes or saviors. They want you to see them as generous, kind, and honest. In reality, they are only thinking about themselves and trying to control your perception of them. Their acts of kindness are not genuine. Let me know in the comments if any of this sounds familiar. Do you know anyone like this? Share your thoughts in the box below. Also, check the link in the description below this video if you want to join one of my coaching classes and work with me. You can request a free one-on-one session with me or a member of my team. There's a new free gifts section in the description, so make sure to take advantage of that too. One thing about hidden narcissists is that they always play the victim. No matter how badly they've behaved or how much trouble they've caused, they always find a way to make it look like they were the ones wronged. They're very skilled at making you think they're the victim when, in fact, they're the ones who caused the mess. They excel at pretending to care, making them difficult to spot. It's easy to believe them when they express sympathy, especially at first. They'll say things like, "I feel so bad about this," then make excuses to deflect guilt. This is all a tactic to convince you they're the nice guy, while they're actually the ones causing harm. Covert narcissists often behave this way. Regardless of their actions, they maintain a facade of being kind-hearted and well-meaning. They're experts at explaining why you've misunderstood them and portraying themselves as the good guy. Over time, you'll notice a pattern. No matter what they did, they always end up playing the victim. Frequent miscommunications are another sign of a covert narcissist. They'll say one thing, but when you act on it, they'll claim they never said it, making you doubt yourself. These mistakes happen repeatedly to make you question your reality and actions. While everyone can misunderstand something occasionally, a hidden narcissist does this constantly. Eventually, you realize something's off. You're either being lied to and manipulated, or there's something seriously wrong with them. If you don't figure it out, you'll continue to be taken advantage of. Watch this video to learn more about gaslighting. Whooshes of air. Let's get straight to the point. Hidden narcissists are adept at lying until you recognize the signs. Spotting hidden narcissism is challenging, especially when you're just getting to know someone. Initially, they wear a mask or adopt a fake persona, full of tricks to manipulate emotions and perceptions. Once you recognize the signs, it becomes much easier to identify who you're dealing with. It's okay if you missed the early warning signs or took some time to realize something was off. Even experienced mental health professionals can miss the early signs of both overt and hidden narcissists. Identifying them initially is not always straightforward. However, there are clear indicators you can use to protect yourself and avoid the pitfalls of having such individuals in your life. Though damaging narcissism is hard to spot, covert narcissism is even more challenging. Why? Because their behavior differs from the typical grandiose narcissist. Covert narcissism, also known as shy, secret, hungry, or vulnerable narcissism, is just as harmful as overt narcissism, so it's best to steer clear if you can. Covert narcissists don't display entitlement, superiority, or arrogance. Instead, they appear shy, timid, uncertain, and often overly concerned with how others perceive them. This preoccupation with others' views makes them manipulative and explains why they become so angry and bitter when their facade fails and someone sees through their mask. Expect them to retaliate when this happens. Out of fear, their first move is often to turn others against you. The best response is to distance yourself. If someone genuinely knows and cares about you, they won't be swayed by the covert narcissist's lies and manipulations. If someone believes the narcissist without even talking to you or giving you a chance, it's best to let them go. They probably deserve each other. Don't feel guilty about being true to yourself. Let people leave your life if they choose to do so. Remember, rejection can be a form of protection. Finally, remember that hidden narcissists have a lot of stress, even if they're good at hiding it. They're a mess inside. From my own experience, I know that they are very sad and unhappy people. Because of this, I feel sorry for them, but I've learned to stay away from them. Remember that their act is not dangerous, sweet, or kind. They're not what they seem to be on the outside. They look like sheep, but are really wolves. If you cross them, you'll see what they're really like right away. They don't have any morals or humanity. They think they're better than everyone else, and they feel irrationally entitled. They may not have grandiose ideas about other people like overt narcissists do, but don't be fooled. They can still manipulate, hurt, and take advantage of others. A hidden narcissist is someone you should always stay away from. At their heart, these people are like hurt kids who can't do the hard work that's needed to grow spiritually, emotionally, or mentally. They try to act like adults, but if you look closely, you'll see how stupid, spoiled, and angry they really are. They like to put on a victim act, and are generally selfish and jealous. When they take off their mask and show who they really are, these traits become very clear. These people are especially dangerous because they are easy to mistake for someone who is just a little anxious or codependent and needs help. You might believe they only need support, especially if you are a person who likes to help people. However, they are much more dangerous and damaging than that, so be careful. That's all there is to it. Before you leave, we'd like to invite you to provide us with help on Ko-Fi for as little as $1. Your donations help keep the material you love going and let us keep making more of it. Also, if you decide to become a member, we'll happily put your name at the beginning of our videos to show how much we appreciate your help. A small act like this makes a big difference, and every dollar helps us get better and grow. To join our Ko-Fi group and be a valuable part of our journey, click the link in the description. Thanks for thinking about it and for being an important part of our community.